Welcome to Tuesday Circle Time. Welcome, welcome. Parents, you can follow along on your daily schedules here and see what we're going to do during our learning session. And then you can grab your lesson plans, and we are on lesson 2 for the month of June. And our theme is summer camp still. How exciting. So yesterday I showed you how to make ice cream at home. Very easy. And today I'm going to show you how to make lemonade. It's going to be so good. All right, that's for our art today. And we'll start with our Pledge of Allegiance. So everyone would please stand. Ready? Put your right hand over your heart. Ready? Begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may be seated. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let's start with our good morning song. Good morning to everyone. Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? Good morning. How are you? How are you this morning? I am fine. I hope you are too. I am fine. I hope you are too. I am fine. I hope you are too. How are you this morning? Buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo está? Muy bien, gracias. Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Good morning, everyone. All right. So we're going to sing our song today. Our theme song is Going to the Zoo. All right? We're going to the zoo, zoo. How about you, going to the zoo. How about you, going to the zoo. How about you, going to the zoo. How about you. All right. So now we're going to move on to our calendars here. Ready? Let's check today's date. It is June. We're in the first week of June. It is officially summer. Right, Mom? June is our summer month. June 2nd, 2020. All right. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Oh, what a happy day. Today is Tuesday. Oh, what a happy day. Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Woo, good job. So yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. All right. I want you to, everyone, look out your windows or look out your doors and tell me, what is the weather like? It is sunny. It is sunny. So don't forget your sunscreen when you go outside. It was nice, cool weather this morning. Hopefully it stays like that all day so we can still wear our shorts and our shirts and our sandals or our tennis shoes, whatever you want to wear. Yesterday we had 23 gumballs. Oh my. We're going to count.
Your gumballs are so big.
Yes. What number of gumballs are we doing today?
14.
Try again, my friend. 24. Very good. 24. All right. Are you ready to count to 24 with me? Ready? Let's add one more gumball. Wow. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Gumballs. Wow, yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, and our letter for today is, let's see, it is H. What sound does H make? Very good. H, ha, ha, H, H, ha, ha. H, hold on, H starts with, what do I have on my cards? And house. Horse and house. Start with H. And let's see, what is our rhyme for today? It is, what rhymes? Pen and pan. Very good. Pan, fan, fan, pan. They all rhyme. And our color for today is pink. And our shape for today is trapezoid. That is H, trapezoid. Trapezoid. Very good. All right, let's sing our days of the week. Ready? Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of the week. Days of Ready? Asia, Africa, North and South America, and Africa and Europe. Finally, Australia. Good job. All right, we're going to do our jumping. Let's get our energy out. Everyone stand. Let's do our jumping. Ready? Show me your jumping, everyone, everyone. Show me your jumping, everyone, everyone. Show me your jumping, everyone, everyone. Jumping all day long. Cha-cha-cha. One more time. Show me your jumping, everyone, everyone. Show me your jumping, everyone, everyone. Show me your jumping, everyone, everyone. Jumping all day long. Cha-cha-cha. Good job. All right. Everyone have a seat. Have a seat. Let's do crisscross applesauce. Hands are in our laps. Good job. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. All right. I'm going to get my story we're going to finish our story I started yesterday. It is The Mountain That Loved a Bird. Okay, so we left off, the mountain had met the bird Joy, and Joy promised to always to visit him, and if she couldn't do it, then she was going to have her baby bird visit, and their baby bird, and their baby bird, so always a bird named Joy will visit the mountain. All right, so Joy left. Okay. Year after year, when springtime came, a small bird flew to the mountain singing, "I am Joy, and I have come to greet you." And for a few hours, the bird would fly above the mountain or nestle against its side, singing. At the end of each visit, the mountain always asked, "Isn't there somewhere you could stay?" And Joy always answered, "No, but I'll return next year."
That is the beginning.
No, we stopped in the middle yesterday.
Oh.
Each year, the mountain looked forward more and more to Joy's visit. Each year, it grew harder and harder to watch her go. 99 springs came and went, and in this way, on the 100th spring, when it was time for Joy to leave, the mountain asked once more, "Isn't there some way you could stay?" And Joy's answer always was, "No, but I will return next year." The mountain watched as she disappeared into the sky, and suddenly its heart broke. The hard stone cracked and formed the deepest part of the mountain. Tears gushed forth and rolled down the mountain side in a stream. The next spring, a small bird appeared singing, "I am Joy, and I've come to greet you." This time the mountain did not reply. It only wept, thinking of how soon she would leave and all the long months before she would come again. When it was time for her to go, the mountain still wept. "I will return next year," said Joy softly, and she flew away.
Why?
So there's the mountain, and when his heart broke, there's the tear that came out, and he just kept crying and crying. The mountain cried.
Why did he cry?
Because he didn't want Joy to leave. He missed having someone come and visit him. When the next spring came, Joy returned, carrying her beak a small seed. The mountain still wept a stream of tears. Joy carefully tucked the seed into the crack in the hard stone, close to the stream so it would stay moist. Then she flew above the mountain and sang to it. Seeing that the mountain was still unable to speak, she flew away once more. So the mountain did cry, and all the water's coming. So Joy came and put a seed in the water. Remember, if you put seeds and you add water, the seed will grow into a plant. So let's see what happened to that seed she planted.
A waterfall.
During the weeks that followed, the seed in the crack of the rock began to send down tiny roots. The roots reached into the hard stone little by little and spreading into smaller and smaller cracks, breaking through the hardness. As the roots found water in the cracks, it drew food from the softening stone. A short shot rose from the seed, and the sunlight unfolded tiny green leaves. The mountain, however, was still in deep sorrow. Blind with tears, he didn't notice the plant at all.
Now you didn't know the
He
plant.
didn't know the mountain was still so sad. He still didn't know that there was a plant growing. Hold on. Years passed in this way, the roots of new plants softening the stone near the stream of tears. Hold on, my friend. As softened stone turned to soil, moss began to grow in sheltered corners. Grasses and little flowering plants sprouted in hollows near the stream. Tiny insects carried to the mountain by the wind scurried among the leaves. Wow, so now we have a lot of grass and moss and plants and water, and bugs are there now too. So it's not just rock anymore. It's turning into a nice little area of land.
The mountain?
Yeah.
Why?
The mountain's green now. Now the mountain no longer wept with sorrow. It began to ask once more, "Isn't there some way you can stay?" But Joy still answered, "No, but I will return next year." Many years passed. The streams carried life far out to the plains surrounding the mountain, until finally, as far as the mountain can see, everything was green. From lands beyond the horizon, small animals in shelter on its slopes, the mountain suddenly felt a surge of hope. Opening the deepest heart to the roots of the trees, it offered them all its strength, and the trees stretched their branches yet higher towards the sky, and hope ran like a song from the heart of the mountain into every tree leaf.
Why did it green?
And sure enough, next spring came. Joy flew to the mountain carrying not a seed, but a slender twig. Straight to the tallest tree on the mountain she flew, to the tree that had grown from the very first seed. She placed the twig on the branch in which she would build her nest. "I am Joy," she sang, "and I have come to stay." Wow.
What am I making from that?
She's going to make a nest, so she's going to live on the mountain now. You see?
Why don't I live on a mountain?
Wow. Because now there's food, there's water. She doesn't need to leave anymore. Oh, that's it. And more birds came. The end. The end. The end. The end. The end. I hope you like my story. The end. The end. The end. All right. Let's see. So who was in the story?
The mountain.
Joy the bird and the mountain. Very good. So what was the story about?
He cried, then he put a tree in it, then it turned to cut, then it turned green.
That's right. So the mountain was lonely and a bird came to visit him. And he wanted the bird to stay, but Joy had to leave because there was no food or water on the mountain, right? But she promised to come visit. But the mountain was still so sad every time she left, it made the mountain cry. And when the mountain cried for joy, it created water. And one spring, Joy came back, planted a seed in the water, and everything began to grow. Everything on the mountain turned green and had a lot of water, animals and bugs and food, Joy came back to build her nest to stay with the mountain. That was so nice. All right. Hold on, my friend. Okay, so our next part of our learning session is our presentation portion. Hold on, my friend. We're going to do our activity with Venus class, our 2 and 3 year olds. We're going to continue. We're going to make butter again. So I'm going to show you how we will do that. So I have my butter knife, my crackers, my bowl here, and I have my heavy whipping cream. So this is what we're going to use to make butter. So I will show you. We're going to shake it. So I'm going to pour the butter, the heavy whipping cream, into the jar here. It's very thick. Okay?
Why? Why do you say that? Then, Mr.
Then I'm going to, hold on, I'm going to put my top on.
And shake, shake, shake.
Yes, now I'm going to shake, shake, shake.
Woo!
Yeah. So you have to shake it a lot. Probably have to shake it for like 5-10 minutes. We're going to shake this heavy whipping cream. We're going to keep shaking, shaking, shaking heavy whipping cream to make our own butter. We're going to shake, shake, shake it, shake it.
I can't see.
Hold on, I'm just shaking.
You're shaking it on the TV.
Yeah, you can see me on the TV.
You're shaking it on the TV.
I'm going to shake, 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 shake.
You're shaking it on the TV.
Shake it, shake it.
I'm shaking it on the TV.
So you shake it a little bit and then ask for help to continue shaking it because it's going to take a lot of shaking for this to turn into butter.
What? Butter? I like butter.
Yeah, me too. Shake, 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 shake.
I can't see.
Hold on, I'm just shaking. See? I'm just shaking the whipping cream. Shake, 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 shake. Oh, it's getting thicker.
It looks like milk.
Yeah, it's still a little bit like thick milk. So I'm going to continue shaking it.
And what?
It's a lot of shaking, a lot of shaking. Here we go.
The tea got off.
That's okay. We're going to continue shaking, 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 shaking. All right. Oh, getting thick, getting thick.
That's okay. We don't need it. I can't
Almost
see.
there. Oh, when you don't hear the liquid moving anymore, then you know it's done. All right, so we're going to check it. Yes, hold on. Oh, wow. It is thick butter now. So I'm going to get my cracker.
I like crackers.
Yes, and I'm going to spread it
crackers.
onto the cracker. So now you just make butter, and then when you're done spreading it, you'll be able to taste the butter on your cracker.
I want to eat it.
All right, so remember, we'll all get a chance. Remember to just keep shaking and it will turn into some thick butter, okay?
I want to have a cracker.
Yes, hold on, my friend.
All
All right, that was our presentation for making butter for Miss Venus' class. All right, and for my class, we're going to do our presentation. It is called, it is called the phonetic picture cards. So, yesterday I showed you some cards that I drew. Today I have some printed out. Here on this pink paper I have a fan, pan, can, bat, hat, and cat. Okay?
I see that. Where's the
And then I have my words here printed. This says hat, so I'm going to place that right under where my hat is. So I'm going to match the word with the picture. Hat. I have fan, so I'm going to find fan, and I'm going to put that under the picture fan, just like I did with hat, okay? Then I have pan. I'm going to place that under pan, find my pan. And cat, I'm going to find my picture cat. And bat. And bat. And last one place those all
Can I see the back?
on my picture. Yes, hold on. Here.
Can I see?
Hold on. All right, so at home, you can practice that too. You can make your own at home. You can pick any 3-letter word and find a picture and match it at home with the word to the picture, okay? All right, now today for art, okay, let's see, crisscross applesauce. Let's see who's ready for our art for today.
I'm sure good. Yes?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
you can take that.
All right. So today for art, we're going to make lemonade. So let me get my art tray. Crisscross applesauce. Thank you. And I'm going to get my mat here. All right. So for lemonade, we have ice. I have my pitcher here of some water. Okay. And I have some lemons. Lemons. And I have sugar. Okay. And here's my spoon for the sugar. So I'm going to start by putting my ice in my lemonade. Make it cold. Then I'm going to take my lemon and I'm going to add some lemons into my water. So I sliced my lemons already. And I'm going to squeeze the lemon juice into my water. Squeeze it. You see that?
Why do we can't put the
Squeeze it.
in?
Because we don't want to put the peel in the water. We're going to squeeze. See the juice coming out? Yeah. Squeeze. We just want to have the juice for the water, okay? Squeeze our lemon juice into the water here.
Why is it not coming out?
It is coming out.
I don't see it. I
There's the juice. All right. Now, when we're done getting all the lemons out, we're going to add some sugar. So the sugar and the sour of the lemon is going to mix together and taste sweet. Not too sour, but it will be sweet. And then I'm going to stir it. I'm going to mix my lemon juice, my water, ice, and my sugar together. I'm going to mix it all together. We made homemade lemonade. All right, so we're going to practice. We're going to make lemonade later today again. Yeah. So now, when you look at it, you'll see it's not clear anymore because it has the lemon and the sugar and the ice mixed together. So we're going to practice this. We're going to do this for art. And then after that, you get to try and taste some lemonade that you made. Okay? All right. And when we're all done, don't forget to get a paper towel and clean up your area so it doesn't get sticky and messy when you're done. Okay? All right. So after we're done doing our presentations and our artwork, we're going to do our writing skills. Parents can follow along, continue with the number and order on your packet. And then after that, your writing skills, go outside for 30 minutes, enjoy the weather outside, go into your backyard, take a walk, do some gardening, play with some balls, take some toys outside and enjoy, or just have fun, okay? At least get outside for 30 minutes and don't forget to wear your sunscreen